I have come to win this championship for this year.
These were the declarations made by the president of Victoria United of Limbe, alias Opopo, after their victory during the opening game of the 2023-2024 MTN Elite 1 Championship played at the Yaoundé Military Stadium against 5th Azul Elite. According to Nkwane Valentine, president of Opopo, he had everything to become the next champions of the league in Cameroon and to play the CAF Champions League.
I know I'm going to be the champion of the Elite 1. I'm not doubting. I am ready for the championship. I've put a lot of resources, a lot of tactical games, a lot of physical, and I know I'm going to go for CAF championship this year.
In order to attain this dream, they needed to at least end this phase of the championship on the top 4 so as to qualify for the playoffs. Unfortunately for him and his club, that was not the case, but rather they need to battle against relegation. With a brilliant performance this football season, the Yellow Submarines of Bamenda Young Sport Academy, after pulling a 1-1 tie against Opopo in Limbe during match day 17, in a game during which Young Sport Academy scored first, but one of the assistant referees to the center man, Eluga Bikem, disallowed the goal. The boys, however, equalized after Opopo had earlier scored from the penalty spot. Just as a man on mission, the center man, Eluga Bikem, will slow the game for Young Sport Academy whenever he noticed that there was an opportunity for the Yellow Submarines of Bamenda, with the last action that would have led to the winning goal some few seconds to the end of the additional time. Victoria United of Limbe is now claiming that Young Sport Academy used an irregular player during the game and is requesting for all 3 points. Note that this same Opopo, if properly investigated, will be guilty of players with fake dates of birth, double identities, just to name but these, since the national Interpols passing through Elite 2 and now Elite 1. At the close of this phase of the competition, in Group B, Stade Renard of Melong tops with 31 points, followed by Coton Sport of Garoua with 29 points. Young Sport Academy of Bamenda occupies the 3rd spot with 24 points, and 4th Azul Elite with 23 points at the 4th position. According to the criteria set at the beginning of the championship, the 4 top teams automatically qualifies for the playoffs, and the 5th to the bottom will battle for relegation. With this, Victoria United at the 5th position with 22 points is to battle for the play down. This is where the Mafia to help Opopo comes in. If the points they are requesting in the game against Young Sport Academy is given to them, then Opopo will get the 3rd spot from Young Sport Academy and will confirm the declarations confidently made by the president of the club during the launch of the league. In response to this, the communication unit of Young Sport Academy in a communique calls on football stakeholders in the country and the supporters to be watchful. It should be noted that Young Sport Academy of Bamenda has been in Elite 1 football on the step since 2009, and since then, the club has always respected the rules of the game. Last football season, they played the relegation battle and won against Edinsport of the Lekki. In order to maintain the club in Elite 1 this football season, the players and the management, with a lot of determination, worked hard to end amongst the top 4 in their group and are presently preparing hard for the upcoming playoff, which could see them end up as champions of the league. The management and its supporters feels that other clubs should respect the rules of the game and let merit have its place.